So today I'm going to show you my favorite hiding spots in Lockdown Protocol and some of the other common spots that people hide things. Right here in this corner is a pretty good spot. I feel like it's really overlooked unless you're going to look at it like this. Most people won't even go that far. They'll just kind of come into the room and then turn and run out. So I feel like that's a decent spot that's probably easily overlooked. This spot, oops, this spot it's I mean, I don't think it's that great. I've found items there. I mean, I guess if someone's sprinting in and sprinting out and not looking that way, it could be really hidden, but it's not great. This spot is awful. I would never hide anything there. Really not worth it. It's gonna get found. This is a spot too. Sometimes I'll hide things here. It really depends on how much time is left in the game and where people are at. It's overlooked, really. A lot of people don't even look that way when they're turning into that room. Now these areas, I mean, I also don't think this is great. I've found items here before. I'm not sure how people are hiding stuff here and getting away with it. I mean, you can see it. Can't hide anything back there. Wish you could. There's just not really great hiding spots in these computer rooms. A lot of people go here. I mean, this is one of the places I look right away, just because it's kind of like an obvious spot, but you can also see these items half the time through the windows. I really wish you could hide stuff back there. I literally have tried, even though they can see it through the window. I just thought it would be cool to try to sneak that in there behind the plant. So here's some more common spots. I always see people hiding stuff here. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, maybe because if people don't come in the room all the way, but I feel like people are definitely looking there when they come in this room. Here's a spot too that I think people use a lot that I just don't think it should be used. Like, I really don't think it's that good. You can see it glowing. I mean, I guess if someone's sprinting through last minute looking for stuff, they probably would overlook that, but like here's another one too that a lot of people try to use. I guess it's like you can't really see it there. Let's try it from the side. Can't really see it there, so I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but I don't know. I just would not hide anything there. There's a spot right here. Also, again, I've seen I've seen people hide things here. I do not think it's great. I would not hide anything here. Like I said, maybe if we're running out of time and people aren't over here, I would maybe consider it, but it doesn't even want to hide there. Dragon, I don't think you can hide anything under that. Yeah, no. A lot of people hide stuff back here. I just feel like it's a really obvious place for people to look, so I wouldn't really hide anything there. This is another spot that, like, it's not great, but honestly, it can be so overlooked. This used to be one of my favorite hiding spots until people started actually walking all the way back there to look, because from this angle, like, you can't see anything. I would hide canisters here, boxes, vents. Here's a spot that is definitely overlooked. I'm gonna try to put it in the corner. A lot of people don't go all the way back, and it's kind of like blocked by that toolbox and the ladder, so if you're just popping through like that, a lot of people go through sideways like that and look for it, and I feel like it's hard to see unless you go all the way back there. This spot, I feel like this is the worst spot in the game. So many people know about it. It leaves a shadow on the back. Like, I don't know. It's just stuff that I look for, so I don't have to go all the way back there, but, like, I'll show you the shadow's gone. Back here, very common spots. People are always hiding things back here. I think it depends on what you're hiding. If someone comes over like this, they're not going to see that vent. But if they go like that, they will. This is another spot people hide things. I mean, I guess it can be overlooked if someone were to come in from the opposite side, like come in through the left to look behind the stuff that's over there and then jump up, they could miss it. This spot, hold on, let me look. This spot is like actually so good. Like, I've hidden so much shit there and actually won games because people just run through like this. You can't see it. Turn the corner. Come back through. You can't see it. Like, it's just overlooked. Unless they're coming from the other room and they hop over here, they would be able to see it. This spot, just, I don't think it's that good. Like, I would hide there as a dissident and then pop out and shoot and kill people. But that's about it. Apparently you can't jump on this shelf. Oh. So yeah, you can hide stuff up here. I don't think that's that great. That's really noticeable. I feel like a lot of people know that people hide things up there. I've seen people hide stuff on this shelf and it literally went overlooked and I'm not even sure how. Like, that is such an obvious spot. Another one, like back here in this corner. I feel like that's a decent hiding spot. You can't really see it unless you go on the other side of the desk, and if you look through the window, you won't be able to see it either. So that's not bad. I would only do that if, like, scanner was already done or it wasn't even a task. Some more obvious spots. A lot of people hide stuff behind the radios. Obviously, they're going to hide it a lot better than what I just did, but the point is they hide stuff inside and behind the radios. This spot I like when pressure's done, I think this is a really good spot. People just come through like this. You don't see it unless you go back that way, and you go back that way slow enough to see it. It just depends, I guess. If people are running around at the end of the game looking for items, they are normally most likely sprinting and walking sideways, so I could try to use that as an advantage. This is a no-no spot. I don't know why anybody would want to hide stuff there. I have seen it. I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's bad. So now we're gonna start getting to, like, my favorite hiding spots in the game. This spot's like, this one's okay. I wouldn't say this one's my favorite. A lot of people hide stuff back there. You have to go all the way back there just to see it. Now this spot is like gold. This is one of my favorite spots. I feel like it's extremely overlooked for those who don't know about it. I'm not sure how many people know about it by now, but like, it is so good. I just popped that back there. And like this one time, funny story, this guy was just watching me do this for like a whole entire minute, and then I realized he was watching me, and like he tried to kill me, and I just killed him with the vent. But yeah, that's one you cannot see anything until you're standing above it. It's a really good spot. Back here, like, this is the dumbest spot I've ever seen people hide stuff. Like, what? Like, you can still see it as you're coming through. It's just sitting there, like, I don't understand. But, you know, people hide stuff there. So this is like the OP game winner hiding spot, if you can get it right. So it's gonna take me obviously a couple tries. You want to do this when like no one is around this area, if possible. And like if anyone sees you doing that, just go with the vent to the botanical room to your left and just act like you were looking for where the vent went. But if you can get it to sit right there like that, it is so hard to get to. Like, and if you can get it a little bit more to the right, no one will be able to get it at all. And like, it's basically game over. Because you have to jump and get high enough to actually get it. I can't even do it. I mean, I'm not great at gaming, so that is not saying much, but like, I've seen people in games like find it and try to get it, and they just can't. I mean, you can also hide containers. You can hide really almost anything up there, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to sit and try to do the containers just because that's time consuming, but I'll show you some other spots. This spot's okay. I feel like it's somewhat overlooked because the leaves maybe, and I don't know. It just depends on how fast people are coming through this area. People hide stuff back here. I don't. I think it's like a really obvious spot to check. It's one of the spots that I consistently check because people just do that. This is a good spot. It's actually a really good spot. If you can get the vents out, like if you have a vent and you can perfectly put it there, like just the smallest amount of vent will show. And it's a really good spot. Another thing that you can do is you can hide boxes like where they're supposed to go without hitting the button. That's a good option, or putting boxes in the wrong box places. Also, you can take a vent. Here, I'll show you. If you take a vent and you go clean it like this, I mean, you can sit here, and if someone's over here, just clean the vent. If no one's over here, pop that vent out. Click the button like that, pop it out before it's even clean, and hide it like that. Like, I don't like to hide clean vents. I feel like when they're dirty, it can take a while for them to get clean. So I just feel like that's the better option, especially when you're trying to like run down the time and like secure the win. So sometimes I would literally pop that in, and I will just hit one of these. And I normally hit the one that's over the blue line. And yes, it's orange, but a lot of people who are playing this game, like, they don't pay attention to shit. So like, they will literally turn the corner, see it's blue, and they're out. I feel like that's a really overlooked thing, and it can be a game winner, especially when you have 3 vents like that, or, you know, vents hidden. It just really depends. Depends on how much the people playing actually pay attention. So yeah, I would just open those. I feel like a lot of the newer people look for the yellow light, and like that's how I started off. So if you open that, there's a higher chance that people are gonna literally walk in there and walk out and not even realize that that's where they need to put the box. Which can actually allow you to frame them by saying that they're running around and hiding boxes. But do not push the button. If you put the wrong box in there, don't push the button. It does a red light. It's super noticeable. I would never do that. If you're gonna do that, I would either put the right box in, not hit it, or put the wrong box in. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys found some new spots that maybe you hadn't known about. If you have any spots that you would like to share with me, I would love to hear it. I mean, I'm really bad at gaming. I try really hard, but like any advantage I can get, I would definitely take. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.